Are you looking for the best dehumidifiers for basements? In this video we will look at some of the 4 best dehumidifiers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Waycar Dehumidifier. If you have a finished basement with bedrooms or shared living spaces, then a noisy dehumidifier can really get in the way of your daily routine. The Waycar Smart Dehumidifier is our favorite option for those situations because it makes even less noise than some fans we've tested, let alone dehumidifiers. This dehumidifier has a rated noise level of 40 dB, which is significantly lower than most of our other favorite basement dehumidifiers. Our overall best recommendation is rated at 50 dB, which is technically 10 times louder due to the way decibel measurements work, but it's perceived by your ear as about twice as loud. When you turn this dehumidifier on, you'll hear a low rumble that quickly fades into the background. You can easily carry on conversations, watch TV without turning up the volume, and even sleep soundly without any noisy interruptions. This model is perfect if you have bedrooms in your basement, because the auto mode adjusts the humidity based on the temperature in the room to provide a comfortable environment, while the dehumidifier remains whisper quiet. There's also a version with a pump if you don't have a floor drain in your basement, but the one we tested only has continuous drain without a pump. At number 2. HomeLabs 3500 square feet dehumidifier with pump. This HomeLabs dehumidifier works well in especially damp basement spaces, like laundry rooms with poor ventilation, thanks to its powerful moisture removal capabilities. We tested it in over 75% humidity, in both an upstairs kitchen and a very moist basement, and love how it starts and stops automatically to maintain a comfortable environment. Moisture can be a huge problem in basement laundry rooms, leading to mold, mildew, and musty smells. That's why we like this dehumidifier so much for use in especially damp basements. Leave uncovered clothing racks close to it, and they'll dry without ill effects often associated with damp basement laundry rooms. This dehumidifier sits in the middle range for both room coverage and moisture removal, so it's more than powerful enough for a closed-off laundry room, a multi-car garage, or an open-plan basement. The drain hose provides an easy way to dispose of water into a floor drain, or you can use the pump to empty through a window, if your basement has that option. The bucket is a decent size too. It's bigger than our best quiet pick, which has 3 times the moisture removal capacity, and it's easy to remove to empty and clean. We feel like this dehumidifier is on the noisy side, not an issue for unattended basement use, but it's loud enough to interfere with conversations or force you to turn up the TV volume when used in an occupied living space. At number 3. Honeywell 30-pint Smart Dehumidifier. The Honeywell Smart Dehumidifier is an effective, versatile, and compact unit. We think it's especially great for smaller basements or other areas in your home that are less frequented, due to all of the impressive smart features. While testing over 6 months, we loved receiving alerts via an easy-to-install app when the water tank needed emptying instead of manually checking it. On the app, you can also check live humidity readings and monitor if the room is set to your desired percentage. When using this dehumidifier in a small hallway between 2 bathrooms, we first noticed that it was almost too effective and made the air dry, so we adjusted the fan level and set our location in the app. The app can then automatically adjust the humidity level on the dehumidifier based on the weather in your surrounding area. We found it especially helpful to take the guesswork out of running this dehumidifier accurately. It also remembers your previous settings. We found the continuous hose system to be essential during the humid summer months in Birmingham, Alabama, where we were emptying a tank 2 to 3 times a day, hose included. However, if you do rely on the tank, we found it not too cumbersome to empty manually. It has a handle and splash guard to make the trip to a drain less stressful. Aside from our best smart pick, that has a unique cube design, it's the lightest and most compact option on our list. We like that it can be tucked into a corner and not take up too much space if you're dealing with a crowded, small basement. At number 4. Midea Cube. If you love being able to remotely monitor your home appliances, the Midea Cube 50-pint dehumidifier is a great option with a unique design. Aside from being compatible with smart home hubs like Amazon Alexa and Google Home, this Dehumidifier's smartphone app delivers notifications when the water tank is full and allows you to check and adjust real-time humidity reports. Just make sure your basement has good Wi-Fi so you can use this feature. The water tank on this dehumidifier is the largest on this list, but don't let that scare you away. Due to the unique design of this dehumidifier, emptying the bucket is easier than any other dehumidifier we've ever tested. You do need to lift the main dehumidifier unit off the bucket, which requires some strength, but at that point you can just roll the bucket to your drainage location. We also liked having the option to use the continuous drainage feature or the built-in pump. This dehumidifier is available both with and without a pump, so make sure to buy the pump version if you need it. We had some trouble figuring out the pump and continuous drain features at first. It isn't a very intuitive setup, but Medea provides a YouTube video that shows how to use those features. The drain hose and hump hoses are both included, but if you need a longer hose, we like that you have the option of using either a garden hose or a piece of tubing since no threading into the connection is required. Due to the design, you need to remove and store the tank to drain continuously, so it takes up some storage space. You can't roll the dehumidifier in this mode either, so moving requires more effort. When used in pump mode, the dehumidifier sits on the bucket. One thing we love about this dehumidifier is that if you don't need it throughout the whole year, storage is much easier than with other dehumidifiers. The dehumidifier can nest into the bucket, so it only takes up about half as much space. The other great thing about the bucket is that it makes regular cleaning really easy. It's just a big, open bucket, so you can wipe it clean very easily. The filter is similarly easy to access and washable. So maintenance is a breeze.